What's the vibes? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening, whenever this video may find you. I'm Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Sub to the channel, like the video. Let me see. Comment on the video, share the video, all that. So, recap of yesterday, awful. Was 0-3 on picks. Here, prize picks didn't do nothing. Went on my boy T show, was ass on that show. It was just tough, man. I don't even want to get into it too much. I don't really want to complain. But one of them games, man, I had a live play too. So I ended up 0-4 yesterday, actually. Yeah. I had a live play too. That just went crazy. So yeah, man, it was not a good day. Bounce back always. Bounce back inevitable. 2-4 so far, all half unit plays. So we down like a unit and a half, something close to that. So we're gonna get it back. Yeah, gonna get it back. Still tweaking things, and I think I found a spot. So these second half team total unders for the underdog, I've been watching them, and I'm gonna keep watching them. I'm gonna be sprinkling them out on personal plays, but Phoenix today seems like, they seem prime for that spot. It just seems like once these teams get blown out, they inevitably, if that's the word, inevitably, whatever. But sooner or later, they're gonna have a quarter where it's like they only score, they score less than 20 points, probably less than 15 points, sometimes less than 10 points. And that's going to crash the team total, whatever the team total is. You have a quarter like that. So, yeah, catching them live, even catching them, I'm just gonna be looking at some other things, like catch them in the first quarter. So when the benches come in at the start of the second quarter, oftentimes a lot of these teams, because they don't have as much depth, or it'd be a talent drop off. What I noticed, I don't want to say they don't have a lot of depth, because the WNBA is one of the most talented, most competitive leagues in the world. When you got first overall picks just not even getting cut, stuff like that. So I don't want to say that, but it seems like more of a talent drop off naturally when you get to that bench. So these teams that's already not good, when they get to the bench, they struggle to score at the top of that second quarter, like yesterday with the Storm, and then the Stars got to come back in and then pick it back up. So just a couple things I'll be looking at, tweaking. I found a beautiful spot this year in the NBA where I was betting favorites to cover the first half after they got down like double digits, or they got down early in the first quarter. Yeah, and that was very profitable. So we're just looking for that in the WNBA. All right. Long recap. We're gonna be quick picks. I wanted to make a video after a terrible day yesterday. So what we on today? Got one play and a bunch of leans. And one prize pick. So Aces over 91.5, team total over that. That game's coming on at 3 p.m. Eastern time, so that tips in about 3 hours from now. But I love it. These team totals, I've been cashing and missing some, but I just got to go with the data, man. And if it doesn't work out, then I'll tweak it as the season progresses. But I got to go with the data. And right now, you can still get that. I got it minus 115. I posted it on the timeline last night, like 11:12 p.m. But you can still get it at like minus 130, minus 125 at MGM. It's 92.5 everywhere, but I still like it at 92.5. So the Aces have gone over this number 9 of 11 games this season, the 91.5, and the 92.5. They're going over that 8 of 11 games this season. Phoenix has the worst defense in the league, and that's with Griner in there. Now the numbers probably shift a little more, but right now they allow the most points in the league. If not the most, they like 1.1 or 0.2 off the most. They give up. They're just not a good team defensively. It's the same reason why I bet the Liberty team total, and the Liberty should have breezed over that team total. They ended up covering it by like a half a point or a point and a half. They ended up covering it, but they had a 16-point third quarter where they couldn't score. One of the most offensively talented teams in the league. It could happen with the Aces. I don't see it though. And if it does happen, we're going to get a 30-point quarter to kind of make up for it, I believe. So I love the first half. Full game team total over 91.5, 92.5 is fine as well. Also, the reason why the Liberty struggled to score against Phoenix is Phoenix went to a zone. You're not going to be able to zone this team. This team got too many shooters. This team, they was missing Ionescu, and Laney wasn't able to hit shots like she wanted to, like she should have. But you got Jackie Young, Chelsea Gray, and Kelsey Plum out there. Good luck zoning them. Good luck when they try and go to that zone. And if not, it's just going to be a nice pick and roll with Jackie Young, Candace Parker, and Asia Wilson. So the points should be easy to come by, and we'll see if they actually do what they should do. I couldn't talk you off a first quarter team total. That line hasn't dropped yet. Couldn't talk you off a first half team total. The line hasn't dropped yet. The issue is you losing value as the total goes up. I think the total's gone up 1.5, maybe 2 points since last night, and the team total everywhere else went up 1. So right now you're already going. You don't want to be. I think they can score 30 in the first quarter. I think they can score 27, but asking them to score 25 and betting on that is a little tough. And again, these is all half unit plays, so. But still, couldn't talk you off the first quarter, couldn't talk you the first half, but I did the full game. Also couldn't talk you off of playing in the first quarter -5.5 and first half -10.5. Both of those numbers are still widely available, or a trifecta. Like, this could be a seasonal spot, or it could be a spot where Aces just don't take them seriously and they just barely win. But the fact that Phoenix is missing their 2 best players, they've been missing them for a while. The Aces are fully healthy. The Aces are rolling right now. I mean, this is what you get. You want the best team in the league, one of the best, most offensively talented teams in league history, against the worst defensive team in the league, missing 2 players. Like, if you're not going to get at this spot, and again, the lines are sharp for a reason. I'm not saying it's a must play, but the total. The numbers support it. So again, I couldn't talk you off playing the first quarter, the first half, full game, team total, or the spread. Couldn't talk you off of that. So let's get to the prize picks. It's pretty simple, just a 2-teamer. I'll probably have a long shot, and I'll definitely have a second half prize picks, maybe even 2, that I put on the timeline. But yeah, Jackie Young to have 4 free throws, so over 3.5 free throws, and Suge Sutton to have 7 assists, plus 200 on prize picks. I love it. So Jackie Young, I could just see a scenario. She's actually over this line 6 of 11 games this season, so not an amazing percentage, but she's coming off an 8 free throw game. I could see her getting to the line. What she does, she gets to the hole, she falls all over the place, she gets the call, kind of like a D-Wade, and I love it. And the reason why I like this matchup more than normal, besides the points and the fact that it's a terrible defense, she's gonna be bigger than the guards guarding her. Most likely, she's gonna be bigger. She's bigger than Suge Sutton. She's bigger than Mariah Jefferson. She's normally not bigger than the guards, So yeah, she's gonna be able to not take them in the post, but she's gonna be able to drive on them and swipes and get to the hole. She ain't gonna be feeling like she's gonna have to do step backs and all this stuff. So I like her to drive to the hole aggressively, and with that comes free throws. And the Aces be playing their players into the middle of the fourth quarter, and I think it's because Becky Hammond wanted them to get that run and get that chemistry. But the Aces, they're going to keep shooting. And they be shooting threes. Look at the last 2 Aces games. I've been watching. The last 2 Aces games, when the game is over, it's a starter on the floor, jacking. So, love it. And if I can get Suge Sutton assists as a straight bet at 6.5, I don't give a damn if it's -145. I'm going to play it. I play it up to -150. Right now it's plus 126 at FanDuel. It's going up. It's going up. Which leads me to believe sooner or later it's going to get to that 6.5. Hopefully it do. If it get to that 6.5, it's lit. Like I said, Suge has had 7 assists. Well, I don't know if I've said it or not, but Suge's had 7 assists in 5 of her last 6 games. And these ain't just getting 7. She's getting 8. She's getting 9. I think she's a sneaky PRA play as well as Mariah Jefferson. Sneaky shoot. All of them sneaky, really, because you don't know who's going to do what today. So I couldn't talk you off of our homegirl, Sophie. Couldn't talk you off of Sophie, but I'm staying with those 2 right now and the 1 straight bet, and we're going to see how it go. If I have any live plays, which I may or may not, it'll be on the timeline. I'll probably have a couple more prize picks on the timeline. And that's what it is, man. Y'all know the vibes. Let's get this cash. Look out for more content coming. Just working on a few things, and we're going to keep pumping it out, all right? Y'all know the vibes, man. Let's get it.